Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your November 2025 single psychic prediction. We're going to see what's going on for you for the month of November. We're going to see if there's new love coming. We're going to ask Spirit for evidence. I have charms. I have initials. What is the energy around you? Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's call in our spirit guides now for some guidance and see what our cards are saying. Spirit, I ask that you guide us with loving messages. What is that you need me to know at this time? What is coming towards us for November? I ask for your messages. I am listening now. I have playfulness. Okay, time to play. All right. Okay, it came in as two things. It was like, it's time to play. And then the Leo energy came in saying, I also want to be serious about it. Like there was I want to do both. Like there was, I want to play, but I want to make sure this person's serious. I'm not just looking for fun. So that Leo came in, I was like a little bit of guarding energy and a little bit of not defensive, but it's great that we want to play as long as it's sincere, as long as your intentions are true. So otherwise, yeah, I want to have a great time. I'm a Leo, I'm a Leo as well. I'm saying that I'm a Leo. So I want to have a great time. I want to have fun. I just want to make sure you're real. So that's how that came in. Spirit, please share with me. I have a lighthouse. A guiding light is only useful if you are willing to follow it. Listen, that came into me more as listening to your inner voice. Okay, your inner voice says it's time to get out. It's time to see new people. It's time to, and the guiding light could be anything from a friend calling saying, hey, you want to go out this weekend? Hey, you want to just grab drinks? Hey, you want to do something? You want to come over? Inviting a couple friends over, stepping out of your comfort zone, they're saying. So it was more of that inner voice that's saying, I'm going to try some new things and just put my energy out there. So it was a little bit of that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a lantern. So yeah, your inner guidance is definitely talking to you right now for the month of November. Even the smallest spark of hope can light the way. Don't ever give up on hope. Leos are so strong. You're not going to give up on hope. First of all, you're so attractive typically. People are always drawn to you. You have this vivacious personality. So I would say that if you feel like you've been isolating, if you just feel like you haven't been yourself, step out of your shell, step out of that comfort zone and push yourself. Okay. Try new things, they're saying. So they want to put you in a situation where you are going to have the opportunity to meet somebody new. So, but they can only meet you halfway, they're saying. So they need you to do some of the work. Spirit, please share with me. So this is a good month for you to get out there. Try something new. Queen of Cups. Whoa. The card's trying to jump. I have an Ace of Cups. I have a Nine of Cups. A lot of emotions coming forward here. And I have a Ten of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. You can see this is a very emotional month. Okay. There's something coming into you that is, it was almost like I'm opening up a faucet, and that these waves of emotion are just in good ways. It's the person who has feelings for the first time in a long time. You kiss somebody and your eyes well up, and the person looks at you and says, why are you crying? And you say, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I just can't believe this. I just can't believe how good this feels, or I can't believe how happy I am for the first time in a long time. So you have this beautiful, gorgeous waves of emotion coming in that are going to, they're saying, satisfy you. So this emotional need, I guess, is going to be met. You know, like I need somebody to love me. I need to feel connected to somebody, something along those lines. So this is good. It could come in. It could come in fairly quickly. This is a gift. You know, the aces are all a gift. So this is you being handed just, I want to say, a big hug. You know, like somebody coming into your life that, you know, God hugging you and just giving you this love and this reassurance, and this person, I mean, leading you all the way to, this is the person who you can be really happy with. And how could I say it any differently than the love that you've been waiting for? And I really feel like that's the direction I'm headed right now, which would be beautiful. You know, maybe that's why I felt like the tears in my eyes. You know, I've waited so long for this, or it's better than what I wished for, something like that. I have a Two of Pentacles, a little bit of a choice. Maybe you have a choice between somebody. Maybe there's a couple of people that you have been talking to or that happen to come into your energy. I have a Judgment. You're going to make the better choice. That came into me as don't worry about it. You will pick the path you're supposed to be on. You're going to pick the person that you are more attracted to, for sure. But also, bottom of the deck, I have a King of Swords, King of Wands, and a Wheel of Fortune. So one, if there is a choice, if there's two people that just happen to cross your path, say you're doing online dating and two people are interested in you and you're going to have a cup of coffee or a drink with both of them this month, one is definitely going to grab your attention. One is much stronger emotionally. They're much stronger confidence-wise. They would be a lot stronger as far as your attraction to them. Like one is going to, you'll be really attracted to. I feel like it is, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's your turn, they're saying. For those of you that have been waiting, it's finally here, they're saying. So I think it's time. And sometimes it's just the waiting that's hard, right? But when it comes and it's somebody that I'm really attracted to, I really like what they have to say. I really am kind of blown away by them. So a little bit of a wow factor. I would definitely say that. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want me to know about this connection? Let's see. I have a sailboat. Get ready. Get ready to set sail. I like that. I want to go on a journey with you. I like that. Or somebody who actually knows how to sail, has a boat, lives by the water, dreams of living on the water. That might be something that you talk about. Or you live somewhere where there's lots of boats, where you're not that far away, that you can go down and walk and see all the boats, the beautiful boats. So maybe you live somewhere close to that. A bird cage and trapped. I feel like we have a conversation about, I like my freedom. I like my independence. I'll never be putting myself in a position again where maybe you want to make sure that you always own your own home, or you always have separate finances, for sure. But it's a sense of, I don't ever want to feel like I'm trapped ever again. I won't ever let somebody do that to me. So I don't feel like this person is the person, but this could be more of a conversation. I have a skeleton that they're saying stripped down to my skeleton. So are there skeletons in the closet? I don't think so. I feel like I'll tell you all the way down to my soul, that, you know, what is it that you want me to know? You know, go as deep as you want. I can feel it in my bones, is how Spirit just said it. So it was just this sense of, I have nothing to hide, nothing. A lightning bolt. This comes in like a lightning bolt. Love struck, blown away, love at first sight. how to, I mean, there's a million ways I could say it. The moment I met you, my life changed. I have wings and savior at the bottom of my deck. Let's look at these guys. And I have ice cream. You're my savior. You're an angel. Okay. Maybe you came into their life when you needed the most, or when they were giving up hope of finding somebody that they could really share their life with. People get discouraged. They get tired, of waiting for somebody. So you could come into their life, right when they were like, I'm so tired of this game, the dating game. I like the ice cream because it's simple. There's a sense of simplicity to me. Chocolate ice cream. Okay. So it doesn't mean this person's simple, but it could be, we like doing simple things, that we don't have to do some big, huge things to be happy. We can run some errands and stop at the best ice cream place and grab an ice cream cone, because it's good ice cream. Okay. So it doesn't feel like we have to do, in fact, I don't even think you will do 5-star sit down candlelight dinners. I feel like it's more real world. It's living life on life's terms, but together. We're having barbecues. We're doing family things. We get takeout, So it's just living life on life's terms. But the simplicity of it, I feel like that's something you've been asking for. I want a simpler life. Is that not a simpler life, but filled with love and less pain or less chaos? And maybe that's something that you've been manifesting. Maybe I'm picking up on that. And you have been asking spirit, I just want a simpler life. Is that too much to ask for? I want somebody I can go get an ice cream cone. They're vanilla and I'm chocolate. It's okay. We want different flavors, but it's still an ice cream cone. So there's something going on with that, this simplicity of this. Spirit, I'm going to give you some initials, first initials, last initials. Let's see if you have a connection, some of you. Otherwise, we'll just use this as a clue. Spirit, please share with me. I have an R, T, F. I have a K. I have a D. I have an E. I have an S. A V. C. R. I have an R, G. I have a Y, an A, F, L, L. Two more, H, and an A. Okay, so some of you definitely, maybe that connected to you. Yay, you got your person, you got you. If not, that's okay too. Spirit, what else do you want us to know today about this connection? What's important for us to look for? Feelings. I have trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Leos are pretty brave. They're pretty in tune. You can defend yourself, Spirit's saying. I get the trust. I think anybody would be foolish not to, be looking for things that should be jumping out at you. But they had shared with us right from the beginning that this is going to be a very emotional connection. And I don't see you having tears in your eyes when you kiss somebody unless you trusted them. Like that doesn't kind of work for me. So I think that we trust very soon on. Within a very short period of time, we either realize that this person is not out to harm us, this person's intentions are pure, they have a good soul, Spirit just said, they have a kind heart. Oh, I want the kind heart, Spirit. I want the person with the kind heart who wants a simple life. You know, that does not seem like a hard thing to ask for. It sounds like the perfect person, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not looking for a heartbreak. Here we go. Heartbreak's part of the human experience and it will pass. I just don't want to go through this again, is more the feeling. I want to find my person. And I want to stay with my person. I'm tired of, you know, a revolving door of dating people that don't go anywhere, or God forbid, you know, I really fell for somebody and they broke my heart. So I just don't want that. I want to meet my person, and I just want to keep moving forward with them. I have an illusion. Beware of love's illusion. See reality clearly. Maybe that's why Spirit gave me the feeling of it's an everyday life. It's not a fairy tale. It's not like this kind of magical ride. We do everyday things together. And we have a very realistic expectation of what a relationship is. And we both have our lives, they're saying. We have work, we might have kids, we have a home. So we have separate lives, and somehow those two lives have to start to blend. So we have to figure that out. So that takes some reality and some boundaries and things like that. But yeah, it's not this kind of crazy fairy tale. It's loving and it's emotional, but it feels that we achieve those loving moments in day-to-day things. I enjoyed going for a ride with you today. It was a beautiful day. We saw the fall leaves. We stopped by the side of the road for a place that sells pumpkins. We picked out a pumpkin and brought it home, you know. So, I mean, it just feels like everyday life things. So my expectations are not that you have to jump through hoops to be with me. My expectations are that you have to be kind. You have to be good. So that, I feel like, is what Spirit's trying to share with you. Like, that's the energy that's coming towards you. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. Let's see what they got. So I've got this beautiful bowl of charms today. And we're going to get a scoop and see what I feel intuitively. And we'll just take it from there. How's that? Okay. So it looks like we've got some additional signs. I have a Sagittarius coming through. I have a Gemini. And I have looks like a Taurus energy. So those could be some energies that are coming into this connection. I know it's a flower, but it came into me as a mirror. It was almost like, you know, a shaped mirror, and the center is supposed to be a mirror, but it's hollow right now. And it was like a reflection. It was a reflection of me, sharing similar stories, things that we have in common, things that we like to do together. So there could be very much, whether it's a twin flame connection, but a soul connection, but we are mirroring each other in some way, is how I felt with that. So that felt good. I have a good fortune. It says good fortune. I feel lucky to have you. I'm going to put the lucky horseshoe with that as well. Okay, that I feel lucky. So this is going to be somebody who, what are the chances that I met you? Out of all the people in the world, what are the chances that I met somebody just like you and we're happy? That's where we're going to end up. This is coming into me. It's a big teardrop shape, and it is coming into me as a teardrop. But I'm going to say tears of joy. And maybe you haven't felt that way in a long time. Maybe they haven't felt this way in a long time. It's almost like they talk to their mother And they say, Mama, I think I really found somebody. I really think I found my person. And, you know, the mother's like, really? What are they like? Tell me about them. So I just feel like it's like I'm sharing what I'm feeling. There's a lot of raw emotion coming in. I have the number 7. So 7 days, 7 to the month, maybe something like that. I have a snowflake. I have a leaf. I'm going to put these in order because I feel like they connect. I have a leaf, I have a snowflake, and then I have a Christmas tree. So I feel that I'm going through the seasonal changes as we're dating. Fall into the winter months, celebrating the holidays. So I can kind of feel like the timeline going by very quickly. Like our time together flies. So I feel like no sooner did I meet this person than all of a sudden we're talking about, what do you want to do for Christmas? What do you want to do for New Year's Eve? You know, all of a sudden we realize we've been together for 6 months. I mean, it just flies. So time flies with this person. I have that inner lantern again. They want you to push yourself this month. Push yourself. Get out there. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. Do different things. Here's a dragon. I'm going to say be brave. Be brave. That's do something that you haven't ever done, they're saying, you know, to just move that energy and to get that energy out into places that it doesn't normally go. So there's your charms. That feels nice. And let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. Spirit, tell me more about this connection, this person, any clues that you have. What is it you need me to know? I have photographer. I like to look at pictures. I like to take pictures. Maybe I take a lot of pictures on my phone. That could be you. That could be them. I have a military. Okay, somebody may be connected to the military, the reserves, one of the services. I have medical field. Okay, so nurses, doctors, hospitals. I have a traveler. I want to travel. I don't feel a long distance relationship. I'm not putting it in that category because of the way they said it's simple, and long distance relationships wouldn't be simple. So, especially somebody who says like, hey, let's just go and grab an ice cream cone. Let's go grab a drink. Let's just go for a ride. Yeah. So I'm not feeling long distance, but maybe it's plans to travel together. I want to take you away. Do you like to travel? Where would you go? I have meeting through a friend. Get yourself out there. Go out with some friends. You're invited to some places. I have somebody who's handy with tools. I'm not afraid to fix things. A fixer-upper. I want to fix up a house. I want to buy a house and restore it. I think you're sexy. Yeah, Leos are good looking. Leos have a tendency to be very attractive. All Leos. I have a Libra energy. I have children. Okay, so maybe we'll have some monkeys together. Look, it's like maybe one of us has one, another one has two. You know, maybe we'll have. I think that was a toy, right? When we were kids, the monkeys, whatever the monkeys were. It was like in this big barrel of monkeys. So maybe we get a couple of kids. I have a gym. Maybe we meet at the gym, join a gym. If you're not in a gym, that's a great way to meet people. I have springtime. Spring is blooming. And let's get one more of these. And an exotic island. I want to go away with you. Even if we can't go away, it's a feeling of our time together. I don't care what we do, but it feels like we're on our own little island always. I feel like we're in our own little world. And I love that. I always love that feeling of, I just love to be alone with you, or I don't care what we do as long as we're together. So that's always a really nice feeling. Let's get some time. I have these new charms. They're numbers, and they have some holiday. They're new charms for my collection of charms, like I needed more. But they're kind of fun, and there's something different, and they're numbers this time. So these numbers could mean something to you. Maybe they're a birth date or the day of the month that you'll meet somebody. I have the number 28. I have an 18. I have a 4 today. I have another 18. We'll put those together. I have a 29. These could be ages also. I have the number 11, 11, number 30, and 31. Okay, towards the end of the month, right? A lot of energy towards the end of the month, 28th, 29th, 30, 31. So could be towards the end of the month. I have a turkey, Thanksgiving. Honor around Thanksgiving, meeting at Thanksgiving. A lot of people come home for Thanksgiving, and sometimes you meet them at different things. You meet like old high school friends or old neighborhood friends or different places. I have beautiful balloons, so that came into me as an unexpected surprise. So maybe we're invited somewhere that I wasn't expected to be invited to. If you're invited to anything, and there's a chance that you have an opportunity to meet new people, absolutely go. Have fun. Go either way. So an unexpected party. Okay, so that could be coming in, just some kind of random party. Let's see what the feelings are. Spirit, please share with me any feelings around this connection. I want you. Okay. You're my best friend and my lover. You're the person I want to spend time with. I don't care what we do. I'm sorry I made you feel jealous. I want you to trust me. Maybe there was something in the beginning that you thought they were connected to somebody else, but they weren't. They misled you, or it was implied that they maybe were talking to other people. Maybe they were. You both had to decide that we need to be exclusive. I can't get enough of you. That's the direction we're headed. I promise I will try harder. Please believe me. I feel like this person has a very kind heart, and they're not afraid to put in the effort, is how I feel. I'm loyal to you and only you. So maybe it's a conversation about, are we exclusive? Are you still seeing other people? Do you want to be exclusive? So maybe we go through something at that stage. I do see a future with you. There's a sense of I do, like a wedding vow. I do. I think that this person is going to move forward with this connection. I think it's tears of joy, a simpler life, waves of emotion. And I feel like it's here. I feel like it's finally here. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels here on YouTube, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel. So those links are in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you again real soon.